Hey, my friends, Positive Vibes here. How is everyone doing? Positive vibes are wear the mask. Main concept, don't judge a book by its cover. Main goal, spreading the positivity any way possible. I want to welcome you to Positive Vibes Influence Podcast, PIP116. Yes, it's episode 116, my friends. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope your weekend went good. I hope your last week went good. And here's to having many, many blessed days ahead for sure. And today is Monday. It's April 6th to be exact, 2020, of course. And it is hashtag PV Social Media Mondays. So Positive Vibes Social Media. So today, earlier in the morning, I did a live recording for hashtag PV Social Media Mondays on both Facebook, and then I jumped over on Instagram as well. It's already uploaded onto YouTube at Positive Vibes 101. If you do want to check that out and listen, I love your feedback, your comments. I'm always looking to connect and engage, right? Any feedback is always helpful for me for sure. You could also check it out on Instagram. It's just 10 minutes of it. I think it was about 20 minutes long, if I'm not mistaken. So, before I continue, I just want to say thank you, my friends. Thank you for the love and support for Positive Vibes. Thank you for the love and support for one another. Thank you for the love and support for yourself. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep doing your thing, my friends. Just keep being you. So today on hashtag PV Social Media Mondays, what I talked about was trial and error. Trial and error was something that I did talk about a lot during this whole journey of Positive Vibes, but I did talk about it in late November when I started these set days, right? So again, hashtag PV Social Media Mondays, and I'll get through the rest of the days, right? As a recap of what we're doing from Tuesday until the weekend. So, you know what? And what I would do is I would make 3 posts, right? Every single day for whatever day it was. So, what I did back in November 17th, I think was the day in 2017, I talked about trial and error. That's all we all been doing, right? Since we've been on this world, is trying, right? Whether we're consciously paying attention or not, all we're doing is trying our best, right? At that moment, whatever that might be, right? Um, you know, we're waking up in the morning, we're getting up, we're putting clothes on, we're going to the washroom, we're brushing our teeth, we're washing our face, we're eating, we're going to school, we're going to work, there's so much that, is going on. If you really try to pay attention to it and list it out, it's a lot, right? Every little thing, if we were to note down, you put on one shoe, you put on the other shoe, you had a conversation with a friend on the phone, you got in your car, you had to drive to work, you had to drive back. Like, there's so many different scenarios with that, right? Or directions we could go with that. And if you really look at it, it's all about trying. And we figure out new things, right? We get new thoughts that pop in our head, videos that we watch, people that we interact with, things that we read, things that we listen to, our views, our opinions, our experiences, like everything is changing, right? As time is moving forward. But what is a big part of that is just trying, right? And, it happens, I think, to all of us that at times what happens, we get hard on ourselves, right? That we failed at something, we made a mistake, we should have made a different decision. But how I see it is that, you know, whatever the outcome, you chose to take a certain path, you chose to take a certain direction, right? And it's easier said than done. It's easier to say afterwards, oh, this direction or this decision that I made didn't work out, but you honestly didn't know if the other decision at that moment was going to work or not. That's why you have to choose, either go left, right, either go up and down, right? You have a choice. But, you know, with me, with positive vibes, is that's all I've been doing is trying, right? when I relate it to social media, let's say, is everything else, like in life, that we're trying our best, we're moving forward, we're making mistakes, we pick ourselves up, we keep going, we keep going, we keep going. Same thing with social media. Whether this is to build a brand, build a business that you might have, or business you're starting off, or whether it's something just personal use, right? Something to put a smile on your face, maybe a charity, maybe something you want people to be aware of, um, whatever it is. The only way you're going to figure out what might work for you or what doesn't work for you is by at least trying it. My opinion is not always listening to what others have to say, right? Everybody's opinions are different. you know Someone might like TikTok, somebody might not like TikTok, right? You could go with all the different social media apps, but my opinion, until you try it, you might realize that, hey, this, being told by someone that a certain app doesn't work, it's not the greatest, and you never try it, but that day that you do, you're like, wow, I was missing out. An example I give is like going to the movies, right? There's a movie that you've been looking forward to, right? But you go based on reviews, you go based on what maybe friends and family are saying about it, and then you miss out. And then what happens, right? You watch it afterwards on a DVD or at home on TV and so on. And you're like, wow, I should have watched this in the cinema, right? So it's all about trying and just figuring it out, my friends, one step at a time, just one day at a time, just like how we're living life. Same thing with social media. Just make the best of it, right? And whatever works for you, though, make the decision for yourself. But I just feel there's no harm in trying something new, right? Sometimes that something new is something that we need, that little change in our life, right? That little energy boost, maybe something to rejuvenate us, right? To do whatever we're doing. So, again, my friends, that's what I talked about today on Positive Vibes social media. And it's something that we're doing every Monday. Again, I'm going to be doing the lives on Facebook and Instagram. We'll see if we continue that, most likely for now, on both of them. I try my best to see if I could do it both at the same time, or, like today, like I said, I jumped on two separate, right? And did two separate recordings. So, tomorrow will be hashtag PV Connects Tuesdays. It's all about connecting, engaging, and then we got hashtag PV Influence Wednesdays, which of course is the name of the podcast, Positive Vibes Influence, PIP. And we got Thank You Thursdays. We have Good Morning Motivation with Positive Vibes Fridays. And this week we'll probably do the first for the weekend motivation with Positive Vibes, and we'll see how that goes. Today I also did a recording for Positive Vibes Health Journey. So I went for my hospital appointment today, and which I go approximately every 4 weeks. Sometimes it might be a little bit longer, but generally, majority of the time, it's every 4 weeks that I go to the hospital. Just that treatment that I've been getting for 19 plus years now, right? Where they hook me up to an IVIG. I sit there anywhere from, I would say, minimum 2.5 hours to it's been as long as, the whole day, pretty much 4 or 5 hours, depending on, how busy they are and things of that nature. But yeah, it's just supposed to help boost my immune system. So when I do get viruses, different illnesses and so on, that it helps, in a bit to help um, fight those viruses a little bit better, right? So I did that recording in my backyard today. The weather was nice, the sun was out. Still had to wear my sweatshirt and my toque. It was a little bit, a little bit chilly, but I didn't really feel it, right? Because the sun was shining. And my recommendation, my friends, to get out, get some fresh air, right? Understanding the situation that we're dealing with around the world. But there's no harm in, if you have a backyard, if you have that front of your house, open up a window, right? Just to get that sunlight, to be honest, even if you're inside, that balcony, right? Go for a walk if you can, right? Keeping in mind the social distancing, of course. But keep doing your thing, my friends. Keep being you. I want to say thank you once again for joining me for Positive Vibes Influence Podcast, PIP. Keep your head up and keep moving forward. The hashtags I use is hashtag trust, hashtag positive vibes, hashtag world peace, and hashtag PV social media. Take care.